good, everybody? I'm Neal Newberry, host of Live from the Nickel.
What's good, everybody? I'm Neal Newberry. Welcome to another episode of Live from the Nickel. I know it's been gone. We've been gone for a little bit, but you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I always got to get used to these damn mics, man. So, pardon that. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I feel like we're a professional now because we got these mics out here like that. Mr. Brown got his cock.
Sir.
Man, always has hers so good. I'm still trying to work mine, man. But yeah, welcome to another great episode of Live from the Nickel. I am your host, Neal Newberry. I got Mr. Brown in the building.
What's up, peeps?
I got my sister over there, Miss Amanda. What's up, sis?
It's good to be here today.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful Sunday out.
It's sunny. It's chilly, but it's sunny.
Sunny, yes, it is.
Yesterday was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Rainy, but it was like 70 degrees. It felt like it was raining.
Yeah, and it was raining like all morning. Like all morning, and then it just stopped, and then it went away, which was great. And tomorrow's going to be like 70 degrees. So we are actually, we set our clocks went forward, last night, which is good because now the sun stays out later, which is great. I don't like it when it gets dark out, man. You get all depressed and everything, man.
I'm still adjusting to that time change because I feel like today is flying by.
It is.
Like I was getting ready and then I'm like, oh, it's 1. Or, I feel like everything's it's going really fast.
And when I text everybody this week, and then I end up forgetting. Shout out to my man Don yesterday coming through. Thanks everybody that gave me a birthday wishes on Thursday. Thank you so much, man. And thank you for that little Tampa Bay thing. I like that.
Thank
No, yeah, that was nice.
That was
I
Look
thought
at
it
Mother
was
Goose
funny.
over there always hooking
Tampa
some
Bay
up.
birthday.
I thought that was cute, man. That was nice. Like I said, thank you everybody that gave me a shout out. I am doing much better with my knee. It was a rough week this week. 5 days they worked me, but it's getting better. I drove Friday for the first time, just to go to the barbershop. I just wanted to see how it was. It wasn't too bad, but like I said, thank you guys for all the birthday wishes, shouts out, and I didn't really do nothing. I just went to therapy and came back home, had a nice dinner, and just chilled out, talked to people on the phone and stuff like that. I wasn't really trying to do too much. It was just kind of relaxing. After therapy, you don't want to do anything, man. You just kind of want to let your body relax and kick your feet up and stuff like that. So, like I said, thank you to everybody. We're going to do a show next week at the art gallery, but one of the guys, one of the tattoo artists, is going to be out of town. So we'll be back at my house next week, and then we'll keep you guys posted. We got a lot. We'll probably go back out to the Voodoo. I'll get in touch with Wayne so we can go back out there and retape that out there with him. And he's excited about us coming. The weather's breaking too, so it'll be much better. It won't be so cold. It'll be nice and stuff. We got a lot to chop up with today. There's so much going on in the NFL. It's March Madness. It's my favorite month. March Madness is great. Today we got the ACC tournament. We got the Big Ten tournament for the women. Then next Tuesday is the men start their conference tournaments. Then next Sunday we got Selection Sunday, so we're going to get into that with y'all. But we got so much to talk about in the NFL today. A lot of trades, a lot of big movements. Don't understand some of the things that happen. I don't know. Maybe these guys can enlighten me on it. But first and foremost, I wanted to give a major shout out to my buddy DJ. He worked with me at Team Systems. He was there 14 years, well, to his family. He passed away last week, man, Friday or Saturday. I got the call from Marsha Miller, my old HR representative, and DJ was a great guy. He just turned 54.
Ooh, a young guy.
Yeah, man, 54. They said he had a semi-heart attack on his birthday at work, February 4th. So he went home and, I stayed in contact with some people. They kind of got in contact with me about it. But, he passed away, man, 54 years old.
Wow.
So shout out to his family. DJ will be gratefully missed. I got Nick, got a picture of Marsha, Jim Johnson, and DJ. DJ was a big Ohio State fan, one of the nicest, coolest, quietest person ever, man. He was so cool, so smooth, Mr. Smooth, Mr. Smooth. Such a loving person, man. He was a diehard Ohio State fan, and just to see him, you know, move on in life is a sad situation, being that age.
Right.
So, I don't know the details of what he passed from, but I know he did have a heart attack back in February, and he was still off work. And when I was talking to some people, they were saying that he was doing good. He was communicating with some people from work, and then waiting on the doctor to release him. And then I get a phone call last Sunday saying that he passed. So shout out to his family, man. He was great-free. We missed. Like I said, he was a great guy. Somebody else. The legendary coach from Notre Dame, Lou Holtz, passed away at 89. Wow. D, what do you think about that, D? 89.
Yeah, he lived a good life, man. I'll tell you that, man. Very successful, everything. So.
Yeah, man. Very successful.
Ryan Day, he ain't got nobody to argue with, not from Notre Dame.
Well, Freeman ain't gonna argue with you. Freeman a young style. He young. He don't really get into the arguing. Don't look like he just kind of sit back and chill. But I mean, he 89 it's a good life. You live 89 years.
Yeah.
Versus
same age as my mom.
Yeah. I think when you get to a certain point in your life, I feel like me as a person, I want to live as long as I can. But I feel like if you get up to like 100 years old, man, I think I had enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a long time to live.
Start to yearn for the urn.
Yeah. I mean, we all want to. I'm grateful to wake up every day, so that's a great thing. But
you said, it comes a time in your life that some of the last words my mom, she said to us, she was like, "I'm ready." Mm-hmm. She is ready to go. She is ready to turn it in.
Absolutely. You ready to go? You ready to go?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at her for it. My mom and dad are still around. My mom's 70. She's turning 74 this year. My dad's 73. He'll be 74. So, I know a lot of people like you, you don't have both of your parents. Right. Miss Amanda, you have one?
I have my mom and my
You have your mom, which is a big supporter of our show. Hi, Mom. And then Nick has both his parents, and it's a beautiful thing to have both of at least one. But my dad is like, Don and my dad are like super
that's
tight.
pops.
So I mean, he will never have to worry about that because my dad calls him they like best friends. So it is what it is. But it is what it is in life. But I do miss your mom, bro. Your mom is a legendary woman. I was grateful to be in her presence for a good couple, 3, 4, 5 years. Just the nicest lady ever, man. So she's never gone in my life.
Never.
She's never gone, but she was and your sister, good people, man. But yeah, it's just I just wait till summertime. You get on the grill again.
Man, it's knocking the weather we had the last couple of days.
Beautiful.
I almost got on the grill today. I forgot. I got to do a podcast.
Yeah. Well, just to let you know, I got some meat in there that we throw. Tomorrow be 70 degrees. I'll gladly drive over there and slap it on the grill because I don't care what anybody says. You have a hamburger, it's got to be off the grill.
Yes.
It can't
Everything
just be.
tastes better grilled.
It do, man. I got to buy another grill, man, because inside the house, it ain't the same. I was just ready to frisbee it. Off the grill is where it's at. So, I mean, it is what it is. Let's get into these, what 2 legendary people passed on. It's sad, but, God rest their soul. NFL made a lot of trades, a lot of movements. I was making the notes and looking at things, and then I started seeing more and more. I'm like, damn, I don't know what day I'm going to do this, because I usually try to do it like a Wednesday or Thursday to get it to you guys, because I know you off on Thursdays. So I know your day you want to kind of prep yourself, and depending on how Charlie's doing, if Charlie wants to run around and, you stay motivated. Me and Don are unemployed Floyd, so we know it is what it is. Nick now he's back to streaming again, so, and he's working out. Congratulations, Nick, on working out.
Yeah.
He's getting his summer body ready, so when we go down to Florida, You might find one of them hottie toddies down there. You know what I'm saying?
That's the game plan, huh?
By hottie toddy down there. So hey,
He's
ladies.
not coming back with us.
Hey, he just Nick might move. You know.
Extended vacation, huh?
It might happen where he go down there. You know how they say you go down there.
You never know.
And next thing you know, we looked up, Nick gone.
Settled in.
Nick moved to Florida.
Settled in.
Yeah, so you know, shout out to our fans shout out to our people down in Florida, man. So y'all be ready, ladies. He's coming. He's not playing. If you lift the shirt up, you see that 6 or 8 pack, you better be ready. Bench press you. But one of the things I've seen now, you know, a lot of the trades I didn't understand. A lot of movements I didn't understand. So the first one, the Colts placed a transitional tag on Daniel Jones. And so I had to look it up and see what the transitional tag was. I never heard of it before. I just heard a franchise tag, but they put a transitional tag on him. What do you think? Before I get to you and Miss Amanda about this, number one, the Colts had a bad year this past year. They really did. Mm-hmm. You know, I felt bad. Daniel Jones started
out great.
It started off real great. A magical story for the city. The city has been yearning for a great quarterback since Andrew Luck. They haven't won a Super Bowl since Peyton Manning with Jeff Saturday. Great running backs there, great receivers. And now you got Daniel Jones. He comes in, he does this thing, blah, 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 blah. He gets hurt. So now you got the backup was, what's his name? He played at
Richardson?
Yeah, Richardson. Yeah, the rookie. Yeah, Richardson. I don't know.
Then they brought the old man in.
They went and got the man off the retirement, off the couch. He's coaching football, Phillip Rivers. And then he was going to go for a coaching job or somewhere, and then he turned that down and said, maybe I don't want to do it. What do you guys think about what they did to Daniel Jones? D, what do you think?
I'm going to let Amanda handle this.
Okay. Miss Amanda.
I think obviously this transition tag is rarely ever used in the NFL. Mm-hmm. They chose it. It's a $6 million cheaper tag that they put on them than a franchise tag. I think this all boils down to their injury doubts with him. I don't think that they're confident. They don't want to lose. They don't want to let him go, but I also think they're not very confident that he's going to stay healthy. But I see an issue with them now not being able to tag Alex Pierce because they really need him, and he's healthy. And he did really well for him last year, Alec Pierce. So, I don't know. I guess we're going to see. It kind of sounds like they're just really all thrown up in the air right now. I can see them maybe trying to go for another quarterback, either in the draft or try to sign one, because I just don't think they're very confident in Daniel Jones. But they show that they're impressed a little, in what he did last season because they still want him there. You just don't know if he's going to stay healthy or not. That's a bad injury.
Right.
It really is. Was it Achilles? Was it Achilles? Man, that. You know the funny thing about that before you go in, Don? Me going to physical therapy, you know what the number one thing is right now?
Achilles.
Is knee replacements. And the second thing people have done is Achilles. I was telling Don this. Everybody that I had, since I've been at physical therapy, knee replacements, Achilles. Mm-hmm. Knee replacements, Achilles.
And the thing with your Achilles is you can tear that over and over again.
Absolutely.
I had a man that tore his Achilles once in his life, a customer of mine. He was walking out of the bathroom at the bar, and just walking out of the bathroom, it tore again.
Wow.
So,
I don't want that.
It's something that, it can definitely happen again. So they have to keep that in the back of their mind, the Colts do, with Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Achilles can happen anytime. And you see a lot of NBA players. Now you see a lot of football players are tearing it right now, but a lot of NBA players, Kobe, there was a lot of Kevin Durant. I think he's did it twice already. There are a lot of good players, but D, you go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get sidetracked.
No problem. Like you and Amanda both said, man, he's coming off that Achilles injury, and you don't know how a person is going to recover from that. Mm-hmm. So, and then like Amanda said, it's a cheaper tag. It's a lot of ins and outs to these all these tags, and another thing, if they don't match what another team is offering, they don't get any like a draft compensation or anything.
Right.
Man. So
those 2 first rounds.
Yeah, but they have to match. If a team,
if they don't match,
if they,
get 2 first
so
rounds,
the coach have to match
to keep them. Yeah.
to keep them. Yeah, but if they don't, then they won't even get any like draft capital out of that. So it's a lot of ins and outs to that.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
But like you said, the injury, man, it's a hard thing to come about, man. So
Yes.
you never know. So the old man Rivers, I don't think he's coming back. So like Amanda said, they have to maybe go out of free agency or the draft and possibly get another quarterback.
I honestly, I agree with you on that too. Because when you have Achilles tear, it's kind of like me and you both having our surgeries. You have a surgery, and then you turn around, you have to get another procedure done. And when you get that procedure done, I'm not even gonna front, because when I fell the 3 times at my house, it shook me, it rattled me. I'm
scary.
Yeah, it rattled me. I told Don, it rattled me. Like I was scared to get up. Matter of fact, when we did that show down at the down at the Imagination Station, which we all did a great job. You guys did a great job.
So great.
Nick did a great job
That
too.
was really cool.
It was a great experience for us. But Nick was here when my knee buckled. He just kind of looked and he froze, like he didn't know what to do. That situation, it changes your life, and you'll never be the same. I know I won't be the same. My brother will never be the same. My buddy Jimmy will never be the same, because you've had so many surgeries. If you're the Colts, number one thing is you got to think about this. He's not going to be the same.
No.
And like you said, he could turn the wrong way
You
and it
can't
pop
use
again.
that leg the same.
You're not going to be the same, and you're older.
And did they tell you, when you were having your knee surgery, that you might in the future have to have your other one done, maybe?
Yes.
Because you're overcompensating.
And I've had my
on
left
one
knee's been
instead of the
bothering me
other,
so much.
Yeah, so they think about all these things.
You have to. Because when you compensate one, you're going to have to. When you're compensating, you're going to have that. I think if I'm the Colts right now, you did that tag on him right now. Anthony Richardson has to move on. He's been there. He only played so many games in college. I think 10 games in college. He's kind of remind me of what's his name that played at North Carolina. He came out. He played 10 games. Mitchell Trubisky. Anthony Richardson needs to change the location. He needs to go somewhere else. I would like to see him go to Patrick Mahomes, sit behind a veteran to learn, to build some confidence up now, because right now he's shook to the core. He's shook. He's had surgeries. He's had so many different injuries. You have to really, really change the scenery and get behind somebody that can help you out to bring you out your shell. Because now Anthony Richardson is like shook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You brought in Phillip Rivers.
Right.
He's got to change scenery. Daniel Jones, you do that, whatever. But you got to bring somebody in to compete. You got Kyler Murray that's out here right now that's going to get released sooner or later. You have Geno Smith just got released from the Raiders. Okay. And then you have, we don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. Aaron Rodgers is playing possum right now. We don't know what he wants to do.
You never know till the end.
Exactly. Pittsburgh is not offering anything. Sounds like he might. Nobody knows what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. Aaron Rodgers don't know what he's going to do. He's just sitting here playing around. But you got quarterbacks out there right now that you can actually bring there, because right now a lot of places are opening up. Cleveland's got so many on their roster. Come on, attack them, whatever. You got to do something, man. You got to get somebody there to compete with Daniel Jones. There's some good quarterbacks out there that you can get. Malik Willis. That's another great quarterback you can get in there. But you got to do something. But Daniel Jones, I think they did right by him by putting that on there. I'm with you guys that Achilles tear is going to be something different. How he comes back from it. You're not getting older, you're getting younger. So I know he's been in the league for a while, but no, man. I would think they need to look at a quarterback in the draft. There's some decent quarterbacks in the draft. So you might want to start off like that. And if you keep Daniel Jones, then you got somebody on the roster. I don't even know what the roster is pretty terrible right now. If you still got Anthony Richardson, but you got to move on from him and release him and let him start all over again somewhere else.
They need to worry about keeping Alec Pierce too, because they could.
Alex Pierce if they get rid of him,
they need to
that's
pay
it.
him. They need to figure out how to keep him, because now they can't tag him. So now they got to figure out how
Gotta
they
give him
can
the
keep
money.
him around too.
I mean, he's a great addition for Daniel Jones. 1-2 punch on the receiver. You got the running back is from Wisconsin. What's his name? Jonathan Taylor.
Yes.
Great running back. You got to keep that nucleus. How do you expect to win if you don't keep the nucleus together? You just getting rid of Alec Pierce is a great receiver. You let him go. What are you doing with Daniel Jones? What are you showing Daniel Jones?
I think they should have used the tag on
Pittman
Pierce.
Jr. too.
I think they should use the franchise tag on Pierce and not Daniel Jones, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, they wouldn't listen to us anyways. The city's dying for something there, man. They need a surgeon.
I guess they figure good receivers are a dime a dozen, easier to get than quarterbacks, maybe. You know?
Right, right. Well, this draft, we know the draft. We're gonna do a special for the draft. We're gonna set it up somewhere for the draft. It's a Thursday night. We might, I'll see what the crew's doing. We could do a draft thing, but we'll keep you guys informed about that. Now, the next one I didn't put in my notes, but I talked to Mr. Brown about it. I didn't really get to talk to my sister about it. I talked to Nick about it a little bit. And this one right here, I didn't understand this. So the Lions traded their running back, David Montgomery, to the Texans. The Lions got offensive lineman Drew Scruggs, a 2000, and they got a 4th round pick and a 7th round pick. Now, I talked to some Lion fans, and I'm not saying Nick's not Nick's a diehard fan. He's got his opinion. I like what he said. His opinion was great. Then I talked to some other people. I got some mixed feelings from people. People are upset. People are like, okay, it is what it is. We got my man back there. He can be an every down back, whatever. We got another guy on the bench. We can ramp up. I like the Sonic and Knuckles thing. I think they had a great thing going. But you lose your offensive coordinator. He goes to coach, Chicago, and then Chicago, is doing their thing now. Mm-hmm. But I was telling a couple people is that here's the thing is when you have your offensive coordinator, when you have Ben Johnson there, Ben Johnson was splitting the reps up between both of them. So you didn't burn them both out, which I liked. And I felt like you had more chemistry there. Once he left, oh boy, we sure getting all the reps. Montgomery's sitting there waiting to get in. I feel like you need a two-headed monster. I know he's up in age. That's what Nick he kind of brought that to light. He is up in age. I still don't. You just gave the Texans, even though they're not in the division, but the Texans just got much better now. If they can stay healthy with Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Mixon is probably going to get. They released
just got
Mixon.
rid of Mixon, yeah.
Yeah, they got rid of Mixon, which is a great running back. Something going on there. But then you got Nick Chubb. So now you got Nick Chubb, Montgomery. They're up in age, but if they can stay healthy, they can make some noise. Miss Amanda, what do you think? I'm gonna let Don go last again.
I think it was a trade that definitely shocked everybody. I mean, it was like the first big shocking trade that happened. No Sonic and Knuckles, which is sad.
Yeah.
I think it really hurts the Lions players because there's a camaraderie there.
Yes.
I know Amon-Ra St. Brown has already come out and said, this sucks. We really liked him a lot. We're going to miss him. Mm-hmm. I think he wanted to leave.
You think? Yeah.
I think he wanted to go. Yeah. There's a reason.
Yeah.
I think they would have kept him if he wanted to stay. But I think in the long run, he wanted to leave. The Lions said, okay, you can go. And that's just, that's football. That's the business, I guess.
It is. It is. What you think, D? Good answer, Amanda. I like that.
Yeah, right.
Good answer.
It's a win-win for both sides.
Very true.
Excuse me. Get that out my chest.
Yes.
I might need a stiff shot of Hennessy right now.
Time of year.
But yeah, I think it's a win-win for both sides. Of course, what Houston's getting is a straight down run runner, man. He's very physical. Oh my God, that's just gonna help C.J. Stroud out a whole lot, man, because he was shook in the playoffs this past year, man.
Yes.
Amber Rose.
Yeah, and with that young running back they got, Woody Marks, and
yes,
like you said, they released Joe Mixon, and Nick Chubb ain't the same. He ain't the old Nick Chubb, man. But like you was to reiterate on what you said, man. Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Christian Clark.
I forgot about
that
Clark.
Jaden Higgins, that other receiver, man. And their defense was so outstanding, man. I'm kind of scared of them this year, man.
Yeah.
I really am. But then going back, well, like Amanda said, I think he wanted to leave because his role diminished so much in with the Lions, man. Yeah. But on the other hand, the Lions, they added, some salary relief, some draft capital on that end, man. So I think it's a win-win for both sides. But being a Lions fan, I wouldn't have wanted to see that trade.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I talked, like I said, I talked to PT. Me and Don know both of them. Dan and John. They both they're both football guys. John is definitely a football guy. Nick. Dan's more of college, but when I talk to a lot of people that are big Lions fans, they had to miss. They were upset about it, like you said, the camaraderie there was there. They were gelling. I feel like, to me, you just helped out Houston more now because now Houston has got a powerhouse now.
Ooh, I'm scared.
I mean, you got if they can. The key thing is the quarterback got to keep it together. I see he shaved it. He cut his hair. He cut the dreads off. I noticed that with a lot of these guys when they're going through something. First thing they do, they shave their hair. They cut their hair. They cut their hair off because maybe they knew a presence. I see your boy did it too. From Charlotte, he did it too. He cut his down to a shaper. Cut it down to new look. New year, new look. I like that. Whatever it does to make it feel better, whatever it can help you out to make your game better, cutting your hair, painting your nails, I don't know, whatever. But whatever you got to do to make yourself better, that's what it is. Maybe it'll help you focus more. I don't know. But if Stroud can stay consistent, Nico Collins can stay healthy, Tank Dell can stay. Tank is the one. He just got a big back piece on his back that's sweet as hell. Whatever you got to do, if he stays healthy, along with everything else they got on there, they can be a lot of trouble for somebody. And they got a great team. They got a great coach. You got to stay healthy, and you got to have your quarterback locked in. They stay all healthy and locked in, they won't give some people some problems.
Yeah.
They will definitely.
Great defense, man.
The Lions, they always come back. They still got a good commodity there. I did say this. They cooking something in the kitchen. Let them cook. Because I feel like the Lions is going to make something happen. You got a lot of pieces out here right now. I like Dan Campbell. He's a betting man. He's a gambling man. Sometimes you like him. Sometimes you hate him.
Right.
But I feel like the Lions has got something up their sleeve. And at first when I was talking to one of my good friends, he's like, no, just wait. We cooking something. I said, okay, I'm going to let y'all cook because I feel like y'all going to do something. Defense is already cracking, and they're going to do something happen. They're going to make something happen. Maybe it was in the best mind after talking to Nick about it. He made some good valid points. So I'm going to roll with you, Nick, on that one, man. You made some valid points because that is the data master. He start digging in the computer and finding things. That's why I like him. I'm going to roll with you on that. So I'm going to let you cook on that, bro.
Well, the problem with Montgomery to the Texans is who's he going to run behind? Because they got rid of Scruggs.
True that.
And they traded their left tackle to the Browns.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right,
you got to
right.
put.
They've only got 4 linemen currently on contract.
See, ladies and
to the Texans could get RB1 playing for them, but now does he have a good line, or are the Texans going to go to the draft to try to fill up the line with all rookie big boys?
Right.
We got a lot. It's going to be an interesting football season. Very interesting. Next one we got. The Jets put their franchise tag on Breece Hall. I don't know what the hell the Jets. I mean, if you're a Jets fan right now,
This angers me.
you're just so
I'm
angry
not
at the
a Jets
world.
fan, but this angers me.
Yeah, just I got some friends who are Jets fans, and I don't know. I mean, if you're a Jets fan right now, you don't understand life. I love the 2 people I know that are Jets fans. They're diehard. They're gonna live and die by it. And you lost.
I don't know one Jets fan.
I got 2 of them, man. And
I
they don't like to talk.
anybody.
They don't like to talk football at
Yeah.
all. They wear stuff all
Why
the time.
would you? Why would you?
Yeah, you ain't really got much to talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
I mean, you lost Sauce Gardner. You got Aaron Rodgers for 2 years. He didn't do. I mean, you just. The only thing that good. The thing that you can say about the Jets, their coach is very passionate. When they were beating us, remember when we did the show down at the pickleball, and we were losing to the Jets.
I couldn't believe
We're losing, and he was running around dancing. I'm like, man, this guy's got a lot of energy, and they end up losing. Thank God we beat him. But you let Sauce Gardner go. If what's this, Garrett Wilson?
Garrett Wilson.
I mean, quarterback situation. They tried to
He
bring
should
in.
want out too.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I have my hand raised there. I'm gone.
What do you do if you're a Jets fan? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not here to bash them, but they just can't get right. They just can't get right. Miss Amanda, what do you think? What is the ingredients to help out the Jets? They signed Breece
the
Hall.
Jets seems like it's like where everybody goes to. Either their career goes to die or they go to springboard. They go to springboard to something else. Like, they don't stay. If you're a good player, you don't typically stay with the Jets.
Right.
Breece Hall's a good player. Okay? The Jets have a $74 million salary cap. They got a lot of money.
Oh, wow.
They don't like to spend it.
Now, they want him to stay, so why don't you want to pay him? Now, this reminds me of when the Bengals were screwing around with when the Bengals were screwing around with Jamar Chase. Just pay him.
Just pay him the money,
Just pay
man.
him his money. Just
pay
pay
him
him
the
his
money.
money. Because you're going to franchise tag him. Then what's going to happen? The price is going to go up, and then you're going to have to pay him even more. And
Yes,
you're going to
it
be
is.
stingy and not want to do that. So then you're going to have to let him go?
Yesterday's price is not the same price as today.
Come
So
on.
you
It's
gotta pay.
changing by the minute, by the second.
Man, come on, man.
That's where they need to get it together. They're acting real bangly, and
Not
I
being-
don't like it.
Real owners of the Jets, Miss Amanda said y'all acting real bangly right now.
And you need
Y'all
to-
being tight with your money, player.
yeah, you want him to stay. He's a good player.
Mr. Brown, holla at me, man. Miss
Hey.
Amanda hit it again.
Man, this is one of these things, I really don't understand, but this is a non-exclusive franchise tag.
Please
man.
explain that to me, because I've seen that.
They saying in this, they could match any offer. He's able to, negotiate with other teams.
Okay.
Then just pay
But
him.
if he still decide to leave,
Okay.
the Jets can receive 2 first-round draft picks. So maybe they banking on that.
Yeah, maybe they-
I
maybe they're
don't
just
know.
hoping he's like, "I'm outta here."
Yeah, so if he decides to, he still can leave because it's a non-exclusive.
Maybe that's what they're. Maybe
So
that's what
he's
they
not
want.
guaranteed to be there this season.
Right.
Maybe that's what they
So
want to
maybe
happen.
that's what they banking on.
You ever
is-
seen a team want to push out when?
I've never in
That's
my
crazy.
life.
They can receive 2 first-round draft picks. So maybe that's what they
They
want.
already get a first round pick every year because they're always dead last.
Right.
Right,
greedy.
man, so-
You can't get
What
all the
the hell?
picks if you can't do. How are you going to get all the picks but you can't do anything with the players once you get them?
right.
You still losing.
Right.
I don't know. It's a
Oh,
mystery.
I
man.
don't know either.
It's weird.
This situation just bottles me. I don't understand none of this, because my thing about it is, who's the quarterback? Because let's be honest, who gonna be throwing the ball? Who's throwing the ball?
Wow.
Because
That's a good question.
who's throwing the ball? You ain't got.
Did they let Fields go yet?
He's still there, but they're already talking about moving on from him. So you brought him in from Pittsburgh. I like Justin Fields, but he was running more than anything. He holds the ball too long for me anyways.
Yeah.
He's got to make split decisions. I still like when he played at Chicago, he was doing great, and then he got, his confidence got rocked, and then they set him out of there. You got to get a quarterback. But, they had Sam Darnold when they drafted him. I mean, they had so many different quarterbacks. I don't know what you're going to do.
They need a quarterback.
You
What are
need
they gonna
everything.
do?
You
What
need
are they gonna do?
everything.
They could get.
They need
They
everything.
go for Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want. I think he's done anyways. I don't know what the secret
He's a
ingredient to
free
help
agent.
out the Jets, because the Jets are just bad.
This
Like,
is why people keep saying that New York shouldn't have 2 teams.
they shouldn't have 2 teams. I mean, the Giants is. I will give this. The Giants has got something. They got it.
building
They're on.
something right
Yeah,
there.
they're on the
Yeah,
right path to
yeah,
be.
they own to something right
Yeah,
now.
because you got 2. You got a good
QB2 New
receiver.
Yorks.
You got 3 good pieces. You're gonna get some more pieces on. The Jets have not figured it out yet, and I don't think they will. Even the Browns are starting to figure it out. With Shador starting with the first, I think he will be the franchise. But you got to get it together, and the Jets are not going to get it together. By the time they get it together, it's going to be too late. And right now, listen, I love the coach there. I love his tenacity. I love his energy. But you need to translate into making some wins, and they will get they'll be in that top 10 pick or top 3 or 4 pick again this year.
They always are.
They're going to always be there, but you're not doing anything with that.
Right.
Signing Brees Hall is a great thing, but like you said, you sign him to something where somebody can match it, whatever else.
Yeah, I don't. This
That'd
is a lot
make
of
no
ins
sense.
and out and knees,
Yeah,
man.
just let him go then. Just let
Right.
him go. It makes no sense. Why give him that position where another team could come in and say, "Hey, we'll give you this"? I mean, I don't know, man. The Jets front office is terrible. This is why they will never win anything. Joe Namath is probably like, "What the hell?"
Right.
So sad.
They got a lot of cap money. I don't really know what they're.
Yeah, they got a
They got
lot of
money.
cap. They tight, and I feel bad for the fans because they are loyal fans. They show up. Method Man is he's a camera guy helping them out down there because he's just a diehard fan, and just to see Method Man, a legendary rapper and actor, you know,
Right.
I love him. He's one of I love him as an actor. When he played on Power, he was great.
Yo, yeah, that's
you know,
my dude on Power.
he was a lawyer. He was great.
Yeah.
But I feel so bad for him. But he's there dedicating his time down there doing interviews and
He's like, put me in here.
Yeah,
He's
I
doing
mean-
Water Boy and Ball Boy. He's
come
doing all-
on, man. This guy's taking pictures.
Nick, Neal, man, we gonna go off script real quick, man.
What's up?
Pepper and Tretch's daughter had a fight last night.
Pepper and Trent's daughter had a fight.
Yeah, she called Egyptian Chris or something.
What?
Man, she got rocked. Her first professional boxing match.
Oh.
Lights out.
Oh, no.
She hit with the Steph Curry?
Yeah, she went to sleep.
Oh,
She went
no.
night.
You know what? I did see something on Facebook, and they were
went
talking about
night-night.
that. That's a damn shame.
Night.
First fight, got knocked?
Night.
God dang. Stick to what you know.
Yeah.
Stick to what you know. If you're not a fighter, don't be
Yeah.
trying to make something. I don't understand these celebrities.
Fighting on the streets is different than getting
It's
in a boxing
totally
ring.
different on the street. But listen, if
You
any
look at all her TikToks and all, man, she got a lot of mouth too. Night.
It's only mere time for somebody finally shuts
Right.
it. You know, when you have a lot of mouth like that, eventually somebody's going to
that's a shame. You get rocked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got memes of her. They're gonna have memes. It was like when Nate Robinson fought Jake Paul.
Oh my God.
And what Snoop said,
on,
nephew, put your dukes up, put your hands up, nephew. And you was fighting in Air Force Ones, the
finally
high
had to
top
fight-
boys.
He
Come
finally
on,
had to
man.
fight somebody real,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
That's
come
why.
on, man. You listen. If you, I know people try to do things, get clicks, get
Yeah.
money, but it ain't that serious. I'm never going to go that route.
Oh no.
And you said she got rocked.
Night.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta look that one
Yeah,
up.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
Stick to what you know. Stick to your day job. You ain't a boxer. You ain't a boxer. I know I ain't no boxer. I don't care. I don't need that much money to be so that people can make means of you. Oh no, Lord have mercy. People do anything for money nowadays. Yeah, thanks for that. I wish,
I just had to bring that
no, I
up.
liked it. I'm gonna look it up later. I want to see it. I know they got it on Facebook or whatever
Oh, yeah,
or
they do.
TikToks. So I'm gonna look it up. Cardinals tell Kyler Murray, we're gonna release you March 11th. Shout out to Kyler Murray, gonna get released. He's been there 3-4 years in the desert. Kyler Murray hasn't really had a successful year. He started off real well. I really think Kyler Murray needs to change the pace. Anyways, heard a lot of different rumors about him that he doesn't play well with others, not trying to help out the receivers. There's a lot of things they're saying. I still think he's got a lot of time he's still got a lot more time on a lot of tread more on the tires. He still can be an effective player, even though he's short. But Mighty Mouse is a very exciting player to watch. Change of scenery will help him out. I feel like Arizona just didn't put enough weapons around him. You got your boy that came out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr. He's sometime guy. But really, honestly, I think it's a change of pace for him. They're talking about he might go to Minnesota. I would love to see that connection. Kyler Murray has they still owe him money. So wherever he goes, they owe him $38 million,
they
whatever.
still got to pay him.
Yeah, you still got to pay him out.
So
Change-
whoever takes him is getting him on not on the cheap, but for less than what they would. I feel like if Arizona, wasn't
Facts.
still having to pay him.
So my question to you guys, where do you guys like to see Kyler Murray go? Miss Amanda?
Well, immediately when they talked about releasing him, he said 2 teams he wanted to go to.
Okay.
He said the Vikings was one.
Okay.
He said the Colts was the other.
Oh.
The Vikings and the Colts.
That's where he said he wanted to go. There's been talks about the Falcons. There's been talks about Dolphins.
Oh, no,
But
please.
I see him leaning more towards the Vikings. I think the Vikings want him because they picked J.J. McCarthy over Sam Arnold, and that blew up in their face.
It
So I
sure
think
did.
they really want to make up for that. And,
Big time.
They need a quarterback. The Colts also need a quarterback. So I guess time will tell. I could definitely see him going to the Vikings, though.
What you think, D?
I could see him doing good with the Vikings too, but I think his career, man, he gave up on the Cardinals, man, because it's a place that he didn't want to be. So he was taking a lot of unnecessary injuries that he could have avoided, or which some he could have played through, but he didn't have that. I'm the man here, so it's time he leave, man, because his tenure in with the Cardinals, man, he was 38 and 48. So it was nothing. They had a good run one year, man. So it's time to take his talent somewhere else, man. So,
I agree with you.
because like you said, he has the talent, Mighty Mouse. So, I think he'll do good with the Vikings with him and Justin Jefferson. Ooh, yeah, that'd be a nice combination.
I have to agree with both you guys. Amanda did bring up the Dolphins. John is my PT there. The Dolphins are trash. They owe so much money to Tula right now. They can't even afford to get a water boy or anybody on their
Did
set.
they release Tyreek Hill yet?
Oh yeah, he's already gone. Tyreek's
Okay.
gone.
Okay.
Tyreek's gone. Kyler Murray still got a lot of tread on the tires.
Yeah.
I love to see him in Minnesota. The Colts, man, you made a good point. They got their own problems there.
I wouldn't be shocked if they tried to go for him.
Ah, man, they probably
But-
will. They probably would, but
I could see him doing better at the
if I'm Kyler Murray, Minnesota is a great fit for you. You got Justin Jefferson on one end. You got Addison on the other end. You got a great tight end. You got a nice running back. You go there, you can make some noise. And it's resurgent. J.J. McCarthy, I think
A decent offensive line ain't
absolutely.
Yeah, man,
J.J.
so good.
McCarthy's not ready yet. I don't know what's going on. Sam Darnold, I thought Sam Darnold, when he was there, they had a great run. It was 14-3 or 14-4, whatever.
Something.
You know what I'm saying? They had a great nucleus there. I would think that they're so keyed on J.J. McCarthy. He's a great quarterback, but he just can't stay healthy. And I feel like this is you bring Kyler in. Kyler can probably mentor him a little bit, what to do, what not to do. Because Kyler's been around for, 3-4 years now. So he knows what to do and not to do. Like you said, he was taking the necessary hits in Arizona, but Arizona didn't have anything for the longest period of time. You go there, you got a star receiver in Justin Jefferson, one of the top receivers in the league right now. Great. You'll hear nothing bad about him, which is a great. And he's got Randy Moss to mentor him. So you get there, Randy Moss can get in your ear and say, listen, my brother, you can resurge your career right now in Minnesota. It's a great fit for him.
Right.
You still keep J.J. McCarthy, and you have him sit back there and learn to be a pro, what to do and what not to do. Because J.J., they were so keyed on him after they got rid of Sam Darnold, which Minnesota's looking like, what the hell did we just do? You send him over to Seattle, and what does he do in Seattle? He
Ball
do
out.
nothing but ball out
Ball
and
out and
just
win the
wins.
Super Bowl.
Gets the Super Bowl,
Man.
and you're sitting back at Minnesota front office like, what the hell did we
Man,
just do?
they got egg all over their face with that one.
You got slapped
That
left,
hurt.
right, all front hand to backhand.
That
Bow.
hurt 'em.
So if I am Minnesota, don't make the same mistake again. Go get Kyler Murray. He's still because you got Kyler Murray out there. You got Aaron Rodgers out there. Don't touch Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is old. He's a fossil.
Let that
Leave him
go.
alone.
Let that go.
Let it go. He's a fossil. Leave him go. You got Geno Smith. Leave it go.
Yeah, let that
And there's
go,
somebody
too.
else is that out there right now as a quarterback. That's
Malik?
Malik Williams. Somebody's going to pick him up. Somebody's going to pick him up. If Green Bay's smart, I would keep him. But if you can't afford him, maybe the Colts go get him. They're a good move.
Be a
But
good look.
Kyler Murray, I like him going to Minnesota. I agree with you guys. It's a great move. Great move.
You said Minnesota had the running back that actually released Aaron Jones.
Oh, you got right, Nick. Good call. They just released him
So
this
they need
week.
to find somebody else because they need a running game if they do pick up Kyler.
Yeah.
To take some pressure off him.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Good call, Nick. Absolutely. Aaron, he did get released early this week. So I still go get Kyler Murray, and you get a diamond. Running back's a dime a dozen. You go get yourself a good running back and figure out the situation because there's teams out there that don't. It's got a load of running backs on their roster, so you can get that.
Yeah, one of your next questions that you had on, hey, he could be an option.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth Walker.
Now, that was my next question. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that was one of
Yeah.
your questions.
Yeah.
that
One of
you
the
was
questions.
gonna
So let's get into this.
The first MVP to not get re-signed with the same team since Dexter Jackson, 2003 Buccaneers.
Yes. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
get. Dexter Jackson. Never
Yep.
heard of him.
Yeah, he was safety, not with line. He was on our defense, I believe, in our defense because he won the MVP that year. We won it.
Oh,
Yeah, he
wow.
was Super Bowl 2002. We got the Super Bowl. We had Brad Johnson as our quarterback. We were loaded,
Okay.
and he was the MVP,
And
and
y'all
he
didn't
got really.
re-sign him.
We released him.
Oh,
My question to you guys. Thank you, my brother.
yeah. That was,
This
yeah.
when I saw this and when I seen that they didn't resign him, I'm like, and let's be honest, NFL right now does not pay their running backs at all. The running back market right now upsets me so bad because these guys got the ball so much. They get the ball so much, they get so much wear and tear, and they don't get recognized. You got to start giving these guys some money a little. I mean, come on, they don't get paid what they're worth. But when I saw Seattle did not re-sign him or not going to re-sign him, this guy basically carried the Super Bowl. If you think about it for Seattle, he carried. He did everything. If you didn't have him in the game, another running back was out. So they were just giving the ball. He was doing his thing. What do you guys think about that? About them not releasing him, or by them releasing him, and where you think he should go? Miss Amanda?
I think it was silly to release him.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it was a money thing, if they didn't have the money to pay him.
I don't think they wanted
but
to.
whatever it is, he's worth it.
Absolutely. MVP.
Absolutely. I can see him going to the Chiefs because they need an offensive rebuild.
Yeah, that's a good
Another
one.
team that could be maybe in the grabs to try to get him is the Commanders.
Ooh.
Because they need some help too.
Yeah, they really do.
But I could see the Chiefs snagging him before the Commanders.
Ooh, good one, man. Amanda. I like that. Ooh. D?
Amanda hit it on the
Jesus.
head, but still got time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If they wake up in Seattle, they better go ahead and resign that boy. That should be the number one option right there. But Amanda hit it on the head because Washington, they never recovered after they traded what was his name, Brian Robinson Jr. to Frisco, and they never had a running game since last year. So
Nope.
that's a good option.
Yeah, it is.
Then we just talked about the Minnesota. So man, he wherever he go, he gonna get paid.
Absolutely.
But somebody need to wake up in that front office, man, in Seattle, man, and say we need to go ahead and bring this boy back up in here because you fit our system perfectly.
Exactly. Charbonnet was out. He steps in. He was a good running back in college. I watched him at Michigan State. He did his thing. I didn't understand that. They had the money. Come on. I know you signed. You got JSN on the receiving end. You got good receivers there. I don't know what they were thinking. It might come back to bite him in the tail. Maybe it won't. Maybe not. But he should get his money wherever he's go. He's a good runner. He's a durable back. He's a durable back, and there's teams that need a durable back. So
very reliable, man.
Big teams that need.
Yeah, and he was the MVP. So he showed you what he could do. And when the game is on the line, when the lights are bright, he shows up. He don't shy away from it. He goes towards it. So you guys, I'm sure somebody's going to pick him up. I don't know. Honestly, he could go to KC because KC's rebuilding right now. They're still trying to figure out what's going to happen when Patrick Mahomes comes back, and you got to protect him back there. You don't want him run. He's
Kelsey's
the magic
not
man.
going to be there too much longer.
Right.
We don't know what Kelsey's going to do, and Kareem Hunt is there, but he's getting up in age. And what's the other running back? Pacheco. He stays hurt a lot. Pachinko, whatever. I mean, they got a nice nucleus there. They're going to rebuild, but wherever he goes, he's going to get that. I was shocked that they didn't really sign him. They didn't even try to put a franchise tag on him. I'm like, what are y'all doing? So that was weird to see that. And Nick brought it up. The last time that happened, it was when our Buccaneers in 2002 when we didn't our defense Dexter, and he didn't get re-signed back. So that was crazy. Just a lot of crazy movements this season, man. I just didn't understand on off season. This one hurts me a lot too. Now, they're saying that Mike Evans might not come back to Tampa. I hope he does. I don't want to see Mike Evans go somewhere and then come back to Tampa to end his career. I like to see him end his career with Tampa. We got the money. Give him his money. He's got a Super Bowl ring, but they're saying the Bills was looking at getting him, looking as a number one receiver. Mike Evans is up in age. He's not that number one receiver, but he can make things happen. The Bills they need a number one receiver, and they got to work on some defense. They need to work on their defense first, Now, they just got a receiver, DJ Moore. Now, that's a great move. So maybe we'll keep Mike Evans. I think Mike should stay there. But my question to you guys is, all these moves that's happening, DJ Moore going to the Bills, I think that was a great move. I don't know what Chicago was doing. Maybe they're trying to rebuild, but DJ Moore still got a lot in the tank left.
Oh, yeah.
But the one move that I don't Mason Crosby leaves the Raiders, dedicated player on the defense, nightmare for a lot of quarterbacks. He decides to go to the Ravens. Now, Amanda, Mr. Brown, that is in your guys' conference. What do y'all think about that, Miss Amanda?
Well, we're not happy about it.
Oh, I know y'all not. I know
I'm
you.
not happy about it.
You a Bengals fan.
I would have loved to see him go anywhere else
Right.
than to the Ravens.
'Cause he's
Anywhere else.
Right.
Joe Burrow's, he really can't run. So now you got to look at this. You got to look at this redhead coming at you.
That's why I said if we draft anything other than a defensive player, I'm going to be in the car and driving on down, knocking on that front office door because we really got to bulk up now, if anything.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing about the Ravens, though, they still got Lamar Jackson. Wah, wah. You know, he's not my favorite, and he's still getting up there. But by them attaining Max Crosby, that is huge for them.
It's a nightmare.
He didn't want to be at the Raiders anymore. Good for him.
Dying breed like the
He'll
Jets.
look good in purple. Better in purple than in silver.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that was wild. I was really, you know what? I really thought the Bears were gonna try to.
I did too.
I really thought the
I
Bears.
thought
were
the
going for
Bears
him because they made that huge move with
Yes.
Moore, and I was like, oh,
Free
they're
up
going
some
to get.
cap
I was like,
room.
they're going to get
Free up some
Crosby.
cap room.
Watch, and then the Ravens were like, nope, they snatched him up real quick. Not happy. We are not happy about it. There's been a lot of. I know we've all seen the Joe Burrow memes. We've seen all this like making fun of Joe Burrow already because he's got Crosby, he's got Myles Garrett. You know, he's got all these big, giant, scary.
This is a nightmare after nightmare. Every game, you go from the you go see from the Browns. You got to deal with
J.J.
Myles
Watt,
Garrett.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
JJ
You got
Watt.
JJ. Then you got to see. Now you got to see Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You Joe Burrow's like, come on. Why can't we go get him? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you a team that
this
should have
is-
jumped on that was the Cowboys. Once again, Jerry Jones didn't do what he was.
Ain't making
he
no
do-
type of moves.
All
man.
that talking
I think
ain't
they
busted great.
I think they're going for Trey.
Well, they offered a first and a second, the Cowboys. The Ravens offered 2 firsts.
Oh.
And that's why they got him. The first
Yeah.
time the Ravens have ever
Offered to.
offered a first-round pick at all
Yeah.
in franchise history.
Yeah, they wanted him.
Jerry Jones.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm wait. Sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Brown. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like you said,
can't
man,
even get off
with him coming
I hate it.
to the AFC
Nightmare.
North, man, it's nightmares for the quarterbacks, man. With that, what is that linebacker they got Baltimore, Raekwon Smith? Oh my God, man, they licking their lips, man.
Jesus.
Oh man, I didn't want to see it like
I'm
Amanda
sick of
said.
it. Just when I thought I
but-
couldn't dislike the Ravens
Oh
anymore.
my God, I just hope the new offensive coordinator and the head coach from Baltimore they suck.
Plain and simple. He just said it right there.
I don't want to see the defense, man. Just as long as the offense will suck, man. And
Lamar will still be Lamar. We don't have to worry about that.
Oh man, so yeah, but I didn't want to see that move.
No, we didn't. We didn't want him coming to our division.
No.
That's for sure. Unless it was on one of our teams.
Right.
That's the only way.
I didn't understand it. First, number one, Dallas, Jerry Jones' son, and Jerry Jones was talking all this mess. They're gonna go into their pockets. They're gonna make some big moves. Cowboy fans, I'm not picking on you guys, but I just don't understand what your owner is doing. And number one, you know you need a defense. You let go of Michael Parsons. He goes to Green Bay. In your division, a rivalry, you have an opportunity to get Max Crosby. This guy is a lit. He's on fire. The Raiders, he tried his best. The Raiders wouldn't get nothing right there. You went and signed Pete Carroll. He's almost 90 years old. That made no sense.
Right.
You know, they've had so many. They just couldn't get right themselves. You did sign a nice running back out of Boise State. Genty, I like him, but he's gonna be there and he's gonna turn into Mason Crosby, where he's gonna want to get out of there because you're not building nothing around that. And Dallas had their opportunity to get that, and they didn't do it. You let Baltimore. Now, Baltimore, it was a good move for them, but Harbaugh's gone. He went to the Giants. Maybe they'll get better now because maybe change the quarter or change their coaches.
He's probably mad they drafted.
I mean, he's been there forever. He's been there
probably
forever.
so mad. If I'm him, I'm mad that they spent those 2 first-round draft picks, and they never would have done that for me if I was a
Right.
coach.
I mean, maybe Harbaugh, they had to move on with Harbaugh. He's been there for so long. Sometimes you need to change a venue, and maybe this will wake up Lamar Jackson because once again, Lamar gets there, and then he just kind of chokes in the playoffs. And he's got to change that up now because time is ticking. You know, before you know it,
is.
and you got King Henry. He's up in age. You know, the defense is out there a little bit more. We'll see what they do, but I feel bad for you guys, quarterbacks. Jesus, because Max Crosby, I mean, man, it's gonna be.
He gonna bring it.
The Bengals, I know they just Joe's like he got. What the hell? What's going on here?
He said if they don't give me a defense this year,
I don't think they listen to Joe at all. And
I'm about to put the pads on. If they don't get Joe a defense,
yeah, you might have to put the pads on
ridiculous.
because let's be honest, the Bengals the reason why Joe is hurt so much because he doesn't have an offensive
We don't
line.
protect him. That's like if you spend $15,000 and you buy a Fabergé egg, but then you just leave it like on your coffee table with
Yeah.
kids running around. You don't put anything to protect it.
Right. You want
That's
it to
what
get
we've
broke.
done.
Throw 'em, like my mom would always say, you throwing money up a dog's ass. And that's what you're doing. You're throwing money up a dog's ass. And it sucks because Joe is a great quarterback, but they are killing him so fast where he might be like me and Mr. Brown.
We don't need anything.
We just broke up.
We don't need anything on. I mean, our
Offense is great.
Our O-line's a little bit of a struggle, but we don't need anything on our offensive side. We do not need receivers. We are to strictly get defensive players. So far, we haven't made a move at all besides telling Trey to get lost,
Here's my another question.
which gives us some more money.
Who is a good fit for Trey or Hickerson?
Hendrickson.
Henderson? I got your name wrong because you just ain't that good, buddy. I'm just saying
He
it.
dogged us out. I
Yeah,
ain't a fan
you're
of
stealing money, bro. You're just stealing money.
Dogged us out.
Miss Amanda, where do you think he should go?
Do you know what? You know where I really can see him going? The Cowboys. 1,000% because they didn't get Max Crosby. I see that being their second bet, their second choice.
Right.
Now, if he went to the Colts, he'd be reunited with Coach Lou.
You would. Yeah, that's a good move for him. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that'd be a great move for him. But I could see him going to the Cowboys.
Cowboys? Okay.
Now, I think whoever takes him, you need to keep in mind his age. And you need to keep in mind that
He's up there.
He is now injury prone. You have to keep those two things in mind. He's not a $30 million contract
Not by
player
any
anymore,
means.
which is what he wanted from the Bengals, which is why we stalled so much on signing him, which we never should have done actually. But we know that by signing him, he's going to get hurt a couple games later and be out the rest of the season. You know, we kind of got tricked on that situation.
You call
so,
stealing, man. He just
you
stealing.
kinda, whoever signs him doesn't need to pay attention to that, I think. But I could definitely see him going to Cowboys.
Okay. Mr. Brown.
My first thought was like Amanda said, the Colts.
Okay.
Colts, y'all leaving in the mix.
Yeah.
They've been in the mix a lot, man. They've been in the mix a lot.
Tampa Bay, yeah. Maybe Tampa Bay.
I don't want him in Tampa. We don't need that. We don't need that. When I heard him mention Tampa, keep Tampa's name out your mouth. We don't need nobody that steals money and that can't be on the field. We need people on the field. We don't need.
True.
Mike Evans was off a lot. Chris Godwin was off a lot. Even the Bouquet was out a couple games. We need players to be on the field. So man, what? We go down and do our show this year, man. I go. You better not sign that boy.
And
He is dead weight.
Yeah, and last but not least, like you and Amanda both said, Cowboys need to make a move. They need anything defense on that defensive line.
Yeah, they have a lot of positions that they need help with right now, for sure.
Running back too. Yeah, I mean
They need a cornerback. They need a linebacker, safety.
Anything defense to help them.
I don't understand. I don't even want to. They're just down.
They need to make some moves.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the clock is ticking for Dak Prescott too. You know, he can only do so much. He can't play both sides of the ball.
And then with even Chicago lost out on Crosby, they might be in the mix too.
Yeah. I go back with what Miss Amanda said. He's up in age. I want to see you more on the field than sitting down all the time.
Right.
You know, because I seen him a couple of times this year, and then that was it. He was a ghost.
He made quite a few big plays for the Bengals in his career, but the last couple years were not great.
Yeah, you seen
and
more.
that's why we stalled on signing him. And
I would
they
have did
knew
the same
that.
thing too. Yeah, he's not worth it. I honestly think the Cowboys, the Cowboys got to make a move. You know that, and there's another guy out there that they were saying that for the Vikings, they were saying that I forgot his name, but he was a guy out there that you can make a move on. But if the Cowboys want to make something, since you didn't grab Max Crosby, which you should have did, you got to go get Trey. And if you're not going to get Trey, like I said, Jerry Jones does a lot of talking, but he ain't making no moves on nothing. And if I'm a Cowboys fan, you got to be disgusted with him because I think Trey would fit the situation there if he can stay healthy. But if you're going to spend, you're going to get him from a cheap rate because what he's asking for, he's not going to get. Max will get what he gets because he's on the field and he's making plays consistently at the Raiders. So you got to give him that. So we'll see if Jerry Jones is going to pull the trigger. I doubt it. He's all talk. He's just all talk.
I'm worried about Dak. little off topic, but
I
not
think
really.
Dak's worried about Dak himself.
Dak Prescott and it's a little bit of gossip for, the
Mm-hmm.
girls that listen, but Dak Prescott has called off his engagement.
Ooh.
He was supposed to be married in Italy.
What happened to that?
Next month.
What happened with that?
They had a joint, they went to the Bahamas for bachelorette party. It was a joint party, but it was two separate parties.
Okay.
This past weekend. During that time, something happened where his fiancee Sarah, and they have two babies together. They have like a 2-year-old and a 10-month-old.
Okay. Oh, they just had him. They just had a baby.
Yeah, they just had the 10-month-old.
Yeah.
She called off the engagement.
Oh, she called it off.
So there's speculation that
He cheated.
they said there was a big blowout fight that led to the engagement being called off. What the fight was about, we do not know. Could have been prenup stuff, could have been cheating, could have been anything. We don't know. We don't want to speculate. But
That ain't
I'm worried
good.
about Dak now and his mental health coming into the
Oh,
season
yeah.
Yeah,
because
because he struggles with
that's
mental
huge.
health.
And I hope he's okay from that. They have a family, they have 2 small babies.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's not over for them. Maybe they'll get back together. But
But that
I
plays a
just
lot of
know
role.
I just know that your wedding being next month, you spent a lot of money. Deposits are made. Places are booked. Things are already in the works. So I had to bring that up on the subject of the Cowboys.
No, that plays a lot. Your off the field issues helps you.
That's going to be hard for him.
Absolutely, and then there again, I never want to see nobody not get married. He's spent that money.
It was next month in Italy.
Yeah, man. I hope things work out for Dak Prescott. Because I do. He's a stand-up guy. I do like his game. He's been through a lot, and he deals with mental health, and he spoke about that.
Yeah.
I think did he lose a brother, and then his mom passed, so he's fought through a lot of situations, if I remember. But hope that things work out for him because that plays a big part of your off the field. Your home life is your home, and work is work.
It's hard to focus.
It really is. And
when you
having
have a lot
2
of
little babies like that.
drama. Two little girls.
Well, shout out to Dad. I hope everything works out for you, my brother, because never want to see nobody go through that because that'll change your whole focus on football because, happy wife, a happy life. And if that's not good,
Happy home life, happy work life,
makes you, because when you go to work, you ain't got to worry about that. Now that's in the back of your mind, and you got to, like I said, I like to see Dad somewhere else. I think he needs to get out of Dallas.
I think we've all said that for a while about
It's
him.
time for him to go,
Dallas,
man.
yeah.
So when he get the opportunity to get out of there, but I feel like the clock is ticking, and he's spending so much time.
Because Jerry Jones likes to suck your soul out. He
the
like to
devil.
use you up and then just be like goodbye.
burn you, just burn you up,
That's
and
it. Yeah.
and
Then he
it's
doesn't want
sad.
to pay you anymore.
And I'm glad Michael Parsons left because he's like, you know what? They're not going to pay me. I'm not going to sit here.
Get away from that soul sucker.
Absolutely. One thing you got about Jerry has one of the biggest fights there. He's got a great stadium. He's paid for that, but he do not take care of. He took care of that, but Dad's not going to win a Super Bowl. I hate to say it. He's just not going
Not
to win
by
a Super Bowl.
himself.
No.
Especially not on the offensive side, man.
Negative.
They got a whole lot of trouble on that defensive side, man.
They giving up. What you put up, you can't give out.
Yeah, man.
And they going to be that.
Like you say, they could score with anybody, but
They can't stop nobody.
stopping nobody, it
Can't
ain't,
stop a nosebleed. That ain't good, man.
it ain't happening.
Aaron Rodgers, is he done or should he retire, you guys? I got a lot on this one. I'm about to go in like a cipher.
I don't think we will know. He does this every year. He likes to be a little mysterious. He'll
What do you
go on
think?
Pat McAfee a couple times. He was on.
He killed me with that when he
was
go
on
Pat
the.
McAfee.
He loves Pat.
Yeah, Pat
He
is-
was
they
on-
like best
He was
friends.
on there the other day talking about he stays in shape, he works out because he wants to still be desirable to his wife.
What?
And all this and that.
There's
So
other ways you can be
I think the
desirable. You
last-
ain't got to play football.
Honestly, I don't even think he's thinking about it. But I could see him still playing this year because isn't he reunited with his old coach? So maybe,
McCarthy? Yeah,
maybe he stays. But you never know till the end with him. He likes to keep everybody guessing.
What do you think?
If he shows up at training camp, then he's there. You can never read Aaron Rodgers. You never know what he's thinking. That's the thing about
I'm
him.
over it.
You just never know. Should he be done?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I think if he feels like it. I mean, last year was not awful for him. Yeah, we noticed he's a little slower.
Hell yeah. Father Time got
But
an
here's
elite
the
record.
thing. The Steelers really need to start looking at that young quarterback situation.
Will Howard from
what
Ohio
are
State.
they doing?
I have.
Why didn't they put him in a couple games last season?
I have no
Because
idea.
now you're stuck in this situation. What are you going to do? That's a team that hasn't made any moves. They're quiet. What are they doing?
I don't know.
They
man.
could change their coach, but they got to.
Well, the coach made it one of the smoothest moves we ever seen.
Well, they were going to keep
just
him
slid out.
respected. They love Tomlin there, and they wanted him to leave on his terms with respect.
Right.
They were never going to say he's fired.
Right.
Ever.
You owe him that. You owe him that.
They respect him too much. They love him there. They were never going to let him feel disrespected in any way. So he left on his own accord. But yeah, Aaron, I don't know. If it were me, I would 1,000% retire. But you never know with Aaron Rodgers. What's he going to do?
What you think, D?
Imagine hit it on the head.
You never know.
You
She's
don't know.
she's like 5 for 5.
You,
He
you
might show up,
don't
he
know.
might not. We don't know.
I ain't even ready for the drama this season. I don't want to see the saga, man. But like you say, his old coach there, so he got free will to do anything he wants to. So
I think he really likes it there.
yeah.
He
and
really
then-
liked Tomlin a lot. He was.
And then, like Amanda said, he didn't have a bad season. He threw for what 333 yards,
for like a 42-year-old guy, we're doing
27 touchdowns, man. So he could come back, but I don't want to see it.
I could see him. You know what? I see him playing one more season.
Yeah.
I could see him playing one more season. I really can. It seems like he's gonna.
The saga continues.
I hope McCarthy fires him like he did in Green Bay.
Damn, Nick. Get fired before you get in the door. I'm over it. I Aaron Rodgers,
I like to
the
watch him
saga.
play.
I love the
I
saga,
to
the
watch him
drama.
play, man.
But I'm over it, man. You got to go, man. I want listen. Go out be like Tomlin. Tomlin went out in style. They didn't do good. They got knocked out the first round. Well, the first round they got knocked out. Listen. Aaron doesn't have anything to prove. He's got a Super Bowl ring. Mike McCarthy does look good. It does look good that they reunited, but reunited, does it feel so good? No, it doesn't. I feel like this is Aaron Rodgers needs to go off like in the sunset. You can't keep holding these teams hostage. Pittsburgh needs to figure out who Pittsburgh is.
Right.
Because, I've talked to Pittsburgh fans. My dad is a big Pittsburgh fan. He's like, look, he likes them there, but you got to start building your quarterbacks up. Ben is never coming back.
They're looking for that Big Ben replacement, and they always have Ben.
You went from Terry
And they
to
have
Ben.
him, yeah.
You had some decent quarterbacks in before you got Ben. But let's understand something like that. Hines Ward's not walking through that door. You gotta start building up. You got a good quarterback on the bench right now. You signed Mason Rudolph again.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Will Howard, he's a big
Bill-
boy.
Bill
and he
Howard's-
got them young legs.
He's built
Give him
like
a
And he
shot.
Ben.
has an arm.
And
Give
he
him a
was
shot at the
great
title.
for the
Yeah.
Buckeyes. He was
Right.
great for the
Great arm.
Buckeyes. It made me so angry to not even see him take a snap last year.
Correct.
If you look what
At least give him a
Miami
chance.
Dolphins did, they put
Correct.
their quarterback in there when they felt like that Tula just couldn't get things right. They got the boy out of Texas,
Ewers.
Quentin Ewers. He got down. He got out there. He started doing things. Give Will Howard a chance. You're
Right,
not giving him a
got
chance.
to.
Now, Mike McCarthy says he's going to look at him. I don't want you to look at him. Give him some
a
reps.
chance.
Give him some
Why is he
comments.
there? Why do you got him there?
Right.
You got to move on from Aaron Rodgers, and you got Mason Rudolph. If you need to get another quarterback in there, get another quarterback in there. Aaron Rodgers could have been there last year working with him, but I think Aaron Rodgers has to go because you can't give Will Howard any type of reps if you're focusing everything on Aaron Rodgers.
Correct.
So you got to move on from Aaron Rodgers. Thank you. We love your service. Do your workouts on your wife and stuff like that. We don't care. Move on from that. If you're scared about your wife leaving you, focus on being there with her. Maybe, I don't know, do something. Go on cruises. You got the money. Go to Italy or wherever he goes to his caves and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him on Pat McAfee no more. Talk about I'm feeling
They
good.
love each other, though. They're buddies.
I like it, but I don't want to see the saga anymore. I'm over the saga.
Yeah, I don't
Just
wanna
move
see
on,
it.
bro. Just move on.
Anytime I see them talking about that on First Take.
Oh man, I'm just so over it. And then Stephen A. Smith gets involved and he says what he's got to say. Shut up, dude. We still want to know why Molly is not on First Take anymore. I want to know that. What's the root? What's the root behind that? But I listen. Aaron Rodgers did such a great job, trying to get in there, help out the thing. He did have a decent year. He did have a decent year, but it's time for him to move on. Bye. Go retire. Go be like Brett Favre. Find something to do. Find
No,
something.
don't
to
be
do.
like Brett Favre.
Well, I mean, Brett Favre got. I
Been in
mean,
trouble.
just retire, do something. Brett Favre got in some trouble. I hope he's doing good.
I watched that documentary.
Just find something to do, man. I mean, dude, you can't keep holding teams hostage. So I'm over it, man. I don't want to see it no more with them. We already talked about the Cowboys. I'm over them anyways.
They need all positions filled.
Yeah,
Right.
Phil, just get rid of
Everything.
Jerry
They need
Jones. I don't know what
everything.
they're gonna do. They figure out what they want to do.
They need everything.
We got March Madness. You know, we're gonna do some brackets. We're gonna fill out our brackets. We're gonna see who's gone in the men's and women. So we're gonna see how good Miss Amanda is.
I'm never good at it. I did okay last year, but
I think you might. I mean, you did. Yeah, you did okay. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some guests come on, and they're gonna talk about their brackets, young women and guys. I got some people that has hit me like they can't wait to come on when we go back to JD's, and so we can talk about the March Madness. It's gonna be a great March Madness this year. A great March Madness. Then we have the draft coming in Pittsburgh. So we'll see how they're gonna do, how my team's gonna do, how your team's gonna do, how Miss Amanda's team's gonna do, how Nick's team's gonna do. We have a lot of things cooking in the summertime, and baseball's gonna start ramping up. Right, it's already ramping up now, but you know,
training,
check out our Mud Hens, see how our Mud Hens.
They got the challenging for the robotic strike zone.
Oh yeah, yeah, I seen that.
I
Yeah,
ain't see that.
that's pretty cool actually.
So now a catcher or pitcher or hitter, they can challenge a call by the and they'll have it's super fast. It's like 5-10 seconds.
Oh, wow.
And it's a electronic visual of the strike zone, and it shows whether the ball hit the strike zone or not. And they can overturn calls now by the umps.
That's sweet,
Oh man, that's gonna make that game so much longer.
Yeah.
and that's what you don't
Justin
want.
How many
Verlander is back with the Tigers.
Who?
Woo! Justin Verlander came back. He's gonna
wow.
retire
That's
a
Aaron
Tiger.
Rodgers' age.
He's gonna retire a Tiger. He's
Well,
always wanted
that's
to
a-
retire a Tiger. We're
I
happy
like
to
Van
have him
Lander.
back.
I
Yeah.
like Van Lander.
He came
Justin's
back.
good.
We
JV.
got 2 new alternate jerseys.
I forgot you're a
The
big
Tigers
Tigers
have
fan.
not done that in a long
You are a
time, so
diehard fan.
That's a very big deal.
You'll be going to some games.
Yeah.
I know
Team
you-
USA, men's and women's, won at the Olympics.
Yes, that's
we've
great.
been- we've been.
We had a great year
I
for.
sure was betting on that.
Yes. USA did very well in the Winter Olympics.
Wait a minute, you were betting on that?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
When are you
Yeah.
not betting? Yeah, you had your ticket yesterday was pretty crappy. Yeah.
That's the only one I lost was who messed me?
Oh, that was they got blew out. Or well, who was that? We were talking about that game. It was Wisconsin and Purdue.
No, Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut. Yeah, I don't understand how
And
they
then,
won.
and then I put another ticket in, and Purdue lost. Yeah, but I had that baseball game on the international. What
Oh
is
yeah,
that
the
called?
USA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They look
yeah.
good.
baseball,
They look
yeah.
good. Judge look good. I need him to
Yeah.
get ready for the Yankees this
It's
year.
fun.
You know, I like baseball. I just don't want them to slow it down, speed it up. Because I can't watch it on TV. I don't know how people can watch it on TV. I go to sleep. But if I'm at a game, like I do want to check out some Mud Hens games this year.
Yeah.
I like going there. I won't stay for the whole game, but I would like to walk around,
Have you ever
interact.
gone to any walleye games?
No,
Hockey games?
that is on. I
Oh,
need to start
you would
going to
love
one.
that. We should all go.
I think
to
we
a
should go.
walleye
Oh,
game
we will
together.
definitely do that walleye game.
Yeah.
I heard it's fun.
You'd love it. Yeah, it's a blast.
I
John-
still want one of
I
them.
love hockey games.
Jerseys?
Like New Jerseys.
Oh, them
man. I
jerseys
gotta
cold.
get
Yeah, they
one.
cold. I like the jerseys.
They're nice.
That's gonna be on my bucket list for next year, man.
Yeah, they're nice.
gotta
The
get me a
jerseys are
jersey.
nice.
I got to get a jersey, and I definitely got to go to a Walleyes game because I heard it's very exciting.
Well, when we go to the Walleyes game, we'll go to the Swamp Shop. That's where they got all the.
Yeah,
cool
that's where I
stuff.
got my hat at. That's
So
a beautiful
the
shop,
Mud Hens
man.
and Walleyes
That's a nice
Oh,
shop, man.
yeah,
They got
I got
the Mud Hen stuff down there.
Stuff you can't find online. You know, they only have it there.
Right. Oh, I do got a big announcement that this is going to be real exciting for us. So I got in touch with the head basketball coach of the Glass City Wranglers, and I got in touch with the I've talked to him already down the line. He said when I get better, he's definitely going to he's going to let us come down there. They just laid the floor about a week ago, and it looks so good. And plus, they've been playing and stuff. They played on my
Yes.
birthday, which was nice. So I got the coach and the guy that runs the organization, so I would say the GM. So once I get much better, where we can go down there, we're going to definitely do a show on the floor.
Oh, great.
So that's going to be cool. We're going to do a show on the
They've been
floor.
really blowing up lately. Now that they have their own spot at the Glass City Center,
Yeah.
their social media has been great. They're
Yes.
making all those funny videos and stuff and really engaging people. So
Oh man, I can't
I'm
wait to
very
go
happy
down
for
there,
them,
and I mean, we'll definitely get a player to come on and have him come to JD's,
For sure.
and we'll take care of him and stuff like that because that's always our home base. But I was wanting to let everybody know that I'll keep you guys posted about that because I'm excited
Oh, yeah.
to see that because they had wine tastery yesterday downtown, and that's where they play their games at too. So we got to definitely go down there and check it out. All of us go down there and check it out, and take some pictures and stuff. But I'm excited about interviewing Joshua, he's the coach, and the guy that I got in touch with, he was excited about doing it. He's the GM for them. They look good. I like their jerseys. I like. We definitely have to go down and watch to play them. Well, we got to watch them play at home games. They got the league is actually. I looked up. The league is actually pretty tough.
Yeah.
Chris Darren, he's the team. He's one of the players down there. I'm definitely going to tap in with him. That's my guy. He's definitely said he'll definitely come on our show. Get some other players to come in when we do it at JD's and show them some love and stuff like that. But I'm excited about that. One thing about Toledo that me and Don was talking the other day, and we're gonna get there, but Don was like, when you go to Detroit got some great food.
I know.
So peep this out, you guys. I think it was a Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you and Ro went down there.
Yes, it was.
Man, he puts. I don't know, Miss Amanda, Nick. Anybody that's friends with Don could cook his tail off, right? But he had put these two subs. He went to
I
this.
saw those little Chicago beef sandwiches.
my.
That looks so good.
Oh my mama, man! I was like, yo.
That looks so good.
And I let me tell you something. And he made a good point. It's only 45 minutes, but they got so many good places in Detroit to eat. Just
I love to just walk around Detroit.
Yeah.
Like I love the casinos. I love the atmosphere. I love the sports.
Just everything
The
about Detroit is nice.
restaurants.
The food is immaculate.
If you've never been to like Mexican town in Detroit
I
with the
wanna
little
go so bad.
bakeries and oh my God.
That's what I'm going to be doing this summer. I want to go down and check it
Some of the best food
out.
in your life. Best food in your
Yes.
life. Like Toledo's getting there. We have our little spots, but Detroit is definitely.
If you want a good food, you go to the D. Like Don said, just go to the D.
Amanda said like downtown, man. That like we got here the warehouses, man.
Yeah.
We like, man, what is this? You walk in, oh my God.
Yeah, they had the market, that big Eastern market.
I get all my meat from there, Amanda. Oh my God.
I love it
yes.
there.
He be getting
I
some
love
good
it there.
sausages and
Oh,
stuff. Nick, no.
man.
We had barbecues at Don's house, man. I'm like, yo,
Oh,
where'd you
my
get this
rib-
at? Not here.
Big
I
old
love
whole
Detroit.
bag of rib tips, man. $20, man. You
nice.
cannot beat that.
We go. I mean, it's just like when you get up there, you can't you got to go early. You can't go. I don't want to go late. I mean, I might go. When I get in a relationship and stuff like that with a female, we go up there and spend the day. But I like in the summertime when they got them food trucks outside.
Yeah.
It be smacking. That's the new
Yeah.
thing they got popping off down there by the skating rink and stuff. They got people out there. Not skating rink, but when they be roller skating. Yeah, roller skating out there, and they got there's a day where they have nothing but like 20 to 30 food trucks out there, and they get it popping. That's what I like about it. But yo, what was that place that you went down and got that sub from?
It was called Matt's.
Matt's.
Matt's Italian beef.
Shout out to Matt's Italian, man. I'm gonna check it out, man, because
man.
that looks so good.
It was good, man. I was mad I didn't bring another one.
Yeah.
I'm mad if we gonna have to make a trip up there one day.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
get up there and just go. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want to check out the Mexican town.
Yeah.
Definitely wanna check out the
Summertime's
Mexican town.
nice. You go to the market. It's all open up.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, we're gonna get up out of here. We could talk for days. We like doing
For
that.
real.
We could all. But
I know we
food,
haven't seen each other. In a little
Yeah,
bit.
right. Well, I mean, I can't really. My movements are light, but soon enough, we're gonna be back at JD's, and I might be chasing some of the wings that Jay be making and stuff like that. And we'll be back here next Sunday talking some more stuff up because like I said, next week is Selection Sunday. We're gonna see how our picks, what we're gonna do, whatever else, and get it cracking on that. Thank you guys for joining us today. Like I said, we got a lot of things cooking in the works. I will let you guys know about that. The art gallery Toledo Bold Lines. Like I said, the tattoo guy had to go out of town next week. I was looking forward to doing it, but never fear, we're gonna be back down there. I'll talk to my guy Austin is one of the guys that does the painting down there. He's excited for us to come. I always want to have both people on there that run it. I
Yeah.
think that's only fair. I'm glad he said, hey, instead of saying, hey, you guys still can come. Nah, I'm glad we're going to interview both. So I'm going to tap in with him, and he'll get back to us, and we'll let you guys know. But you guys are going to really like this event down there. This establishment is very unique and different, something that we never seen. You see it in other cities, but when we get it set up, we'll be down there and we'll let you guys know. But if you live right, do right, you'll be right. Peace.